1, I'm going to bet £60.
120 quid if you win. Adam.
Right, I don't think it's going to be the Bay City Rollers because he already looks like a space opera. Now, I don't know if you remember being on a space opera, but if you've actually got long legs, it's a disadvantage because you can't actually bounce as high as your legs can stretch to straighten, so you're better off being small.
Very true.
And now, Showaddywaddy had all the same outfits, used to swap them over, do you remember? Ah. They had 7 coloured suits, they used to swap them over, so therefore they must be the same height. Now, statistically, they're very unlikely to be small, which means he's too tall. Black Lace is a little bloke, and he's going to bounce away like a jockey. Got to be small.
OK.
£60.
That will get you 120 quid. So here we go. Let's find out who really is top of the hops. And here they come into the arena. The audience, the tension builds. And they approach the line. They're under starters' orders. And they're off, and straight away it's the Bay City Rollers into the lead with Black Lace coming up through the middle. It looks like Showaddywaddy is cheating as the ball isn't actually bouncing. Look at the technique from the Bay City Rollers. The Rivettes trailing in 4th place. It must be a disqualification for Showaddywaddy, and it's between the Bay City Rollers. Oh, he starred! Black Lace now has the field open. It looks like he's going to wrong pole, but the Bay City Rollers pushing him hard. Who's he going to be at the finish line? Showaddywaddy disqualified, and it is Black Lace first, Bay City Rollers second, Rivettes third. And so let's see who got that right. I'm afraid Christine and Keith got it wrong, and the cash totals at the end of that round. We have Adam on 280, Christine down to 110, Keith only down to 100 quid, and Philippa on 280. We've all been nervous before making a phone call. Normally I'm just hoping to hear the words, "No need to tell your girlfriend, Mr. Keelty, you're all clear." Again. But tonight, I'll be going a step further as I try to persuade a well-known TV personality to do something strange or unusual. Tonight, I will be calling this legend. Yes, Eric Bristow, the crafty Cockney himself. My task tonight is to enrol the services of Eric Bristow in a community project that I'm running in Northern Ireland. Its aims to rehabilitate former terrorists through the medium of darts. What better way of harnessing their petrol bomb chucking skills than to turn them into world-class arrowsmiths? So, will Eric Bristow agree on the phone in this studio to coach and organise the Northern Ireland Inter-Paramilitary Darts League for former terrorists? Let's have a look at the odds. Evens, Eric says no. 2-1 is he'll think about it. 4-1 is he says yes. And 10-1 he suggests Jockey Wilson instead. Keith?
I'm going to go for 10-1.
Yeah? That he suggests Jockey Wilson?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Well, I've no idea who Jockey Wilson is. Yeah, 60 quid, 10-1. What's that, 600?
600 quid?
Yeah, we'll have that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lovely.
Lovely. Philippa?
OK, 100 quid that he'll think about it.
100
Because I think he's going to be polite.
So, he'll politely say...
I think he'll think about it. I think he'll go, oh yeah, I'll think about it.
Would you be up for coming to...
Just to get you off the phone. OK, so 100 quid, 2-1.
You sure?
Oh no, go on, 200 quid, 2-1.
We'll get you 400 quid. Adam?
I'm going to go with Jockey Wilson because I think he got nervous because he wasn't sure if it was a joke or not, so he dealt with it by being a little bit jovial.
It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually going to make a call here tonight on this phone.
Look, call me Irish, but I thought you already made the phone call.
I'm making the phone call now.
Oh, but then I'm not going with Jockey Wilson.
So you want to change your bet?
Yes.
So what do you want to go for?
I'll think about it.
How much money would you like to put on Think About It?
50 quid.
50 quid at 2-1 will get you 100 quid.
Can I ask something about Jockey Wilson?
No, you can't. Will you let me do it one at a time? Hang on, I'm getting confused.
You started off all so nice. If you need any help, do let me know. She's asking for help. Now, come on, answer the question.
Christine, I'm very sorry for my behaviour before.
Yeah.
How can I help you?
I just wanted to know, is Jockey Wilson an Irish darts player? So Jockey Wilson...
Jockey Wilson is Scottish.
Jockey Wilson's Scottish.
So nobody's Irish.
I am. I'm...
I never would have guessed.
You see, there's a difference between one question, right? I have to do it one at a time. So
Okay,
I'll come
all
to you in a
right.
wee sec.
Okay.
Okay? Adam,
I'll put £200 on 2 to 1.
200 quid that he'll think about it. Christine, we finally get to you, and now you're meant to speak.
Oh,
Don't let me down.
It's going to be open. You're not going to give him a date. I mean, he can just. It's just.
Yeah,
really...
you know, obviously...
Okay. Yes.
Obviously,
Go on, yes.
the paramilitaries
No,
will work round him.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Oh, now, if you're going to be silly with him, then of course he's going to say no. He's going to say no. I'm going to put £60 that he's going to say no.
That he's going to say no,
Yeah.
and that will be £60 back. Okay, here we go. I'm going to dial the number now.
Right.
Best of order, please.
Hello,
Eric.
speaking.
Eric, it's Patrick Keelty here.
Patrick who?
Irish comedian.
The Mad Irishman, yes.
Can you talk at the minute? Are you all right?
I'm Sam, mate, yep.
Good. Look, I tell you what it is, right? I don't know how many times have you been over to Northern Ireland?
I've just been over there for 3 weeks. I just come back Tuesday.
Well, there you go. Look, I tell you what it is, right? I've actually been asked sort of to front this thing. It's like a cross-community thing that we're going to try to do, right? And as you know, all the prisoners are out now and they've got nothing to do and they're trying to sort of, you know, give them something to focus on. And what they were thinking of doing was, you know, organising a kind of a both sides darts tournament between sort of the former paramilitaries, yeah? And, you know, I would actually be fronting it. There's a lot of money sort of coming in for it with International Fund for Ireland, and because a lot of them are in drinking bars and stuff like that, it gives them something to do in the bar instead of going out onto the street to riot, right? That's basically the bottom line. So there's a lot of money been pumped into it, and we were wondering, would you actually like to come over and sort of, you know, do the publicity shot? And it would just be you with sort of a couple of guys from both sides. You've got the arrows in the breast pocket. I'll be there, Secretary of State, and it's kind of, you know, Eric comes over and helps people.
You're having a laugh here, aren't you, or what?
No,
Is it a wind-up time, or what?
No, I'm genuinely serious. There would just be, you know, one day there would be really, really good press out of it. You know, we'd all have, you know, our photographs taken up to Hillsborough Castle, you know, all that sort of rubbish.
You sort it out, mate, and we sort the date out, and yeah, we'll get it going if you want.
Would you be up for that, yeah?
You want to do it, yeah?
Okay, cool. Well, look, I tell you what, I will sort of find out what the date is. Obviously, the paramilitaries are flexible, so whenever they can sort of sort it out, I'll come back to you with a date, yeah?
Yeah, of course you will, yeah.
All right, fair play. You're a star. I'll get my agent then to contact yours, yeah?
Yeah,
All right, fair play to you.
no problems.
Speak to you soon.
Ta-ra, pal.
Thanks for that. What a brave man he is.
Oh, you said yes. Good. I did.
You voted for no.
I did not. I went for yes.
Oh, my God.
I went for no, woman. I went for yes.
You told me
Did
that
I?
it was a
Yes.
silly, silly thing, and the minute that I mentioned paramilitaries, don't be so silly, and you said no.
I thought I'd said yes.
No, he said, you're going to be silly when he's going to say
Christine, can I tell you this much, all right? You see, whenever you go to appeal with this whole libel thing, right? Okay? Right? Don't do what you're doing tonight, all right? And so let's see who got it correct. So the cash totals at the end of the round. Adam's on 80, Christine is down to 50, Keith is on 50, and Philippa is on 80. Our next round attempts to look at the world from the viewpoint of children so young that they wouldn't even be allowed to make sports shoes in an Indonesian sweatshop. To explain the task to our focus group of 5-year-olds, their teacher, Miss Barbara.
Now children, not all grown-ups are married. This could be for a variety of reasons, but that's their business and it doesn't make them bad people. It's what's known today as lifestyle choice. Now which one of these 4 gentlemen do you think is married?
So panel, which of these eligible young men would a 5-year-old think is most likely to have been taken up the aisle? First up we have Prince Edward, Dale Winton, Graham Norton, or Julian Clary. Let's have a look at the odds this evening. Prince Edward, of course, is the even money. He is married, and there's no possible reason for them to think that he's not heterosexual. Dale Winton is 2 to 1. 5 to 1 is Graham Norton. And the rank outsider is Julian Clary at a whopping 50 to 1. So we begin with Philippa. Who's married?
OK, 60 quid, Graham Norton.
And why do you think Graham?
I think they'll just think, because they're 5, they'll just go, don't really understand the question, who do I know? Him. And Graham's so good looking.
OK, 60 quid will get you 300 quid. Adam?
Well, Julian's wearing makeup, so they're going to maybe think that he's not the marrying type.
OK.
I'm going to go for Graham.
You're also going for Graham as the kid's favourite for being married?
Yeah.
And how much your 80 quid you'd like to put on that?
60.
60 quid. Again, that will get you 300 quid. Christine, now.
Well, I'm just checking to see how much I've got left. I've got £50 left. I've got to keep 20, haven't I? I'm going to put £30 on Julian Clary because he's the best looking of the 4. Because he's got makeup on, they'll probably think he's a woman, and women are married more likely. So, Julian Clary.
So we're working here on the basis...
How can women be married more? Surely it's equal.
Yeah, we're talking about what children think.
Yeah, but I think...
5-year-olds would think that women were married a bit more than men. I know it's silly, but that's what they would think.
30 quid...
Julian Clary, let's not have any mistake. I'm going for Julian Clary, yes.
Keith?
I'm actually going to go for Dale Winton. So, 30 quid on Dale Winton.
That'll get you 60 quid. OK?
Grand.
All the bets are now placed, so let's have a look.
So, children, who do you think is married?
And so they're having to think about it straight away. It's Edward at the bottom, but Dale Winton coming up the side. And it looks like Julian Clary coming through the middle, but straight from behind it is Prince Edward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Edward. It's 4 for Clary, 2 for Norton, and Dale Winton coming up the rear. And so let's have a look at the massive cash totals going into the final round. Adam's on 20 quid, Christine's on 20 quid,
You couldn't have worked that
Keith's
one out
on 20
better.
quid, and Philippa is on 20 quid. And so, with the worst gambling panel that we've ever had, we move on to the final round, which features the newest and most exciting of extreme sports, amateur pig wrestling. Before you, something that you may be familiar with, a makeshift wrestling ring. In the centre, a greasy pig. Animal lovers shouldn't fret, as the pig used in tonight's game was organically reared on a free-range farm. It was driven here in a stretch limousine, fed the finest cuisine before being clubbed over the head with a large hammer. Now we add the final element that makes this sport such a compelling spectacle, ladies and gentlemen. 4 ballerinas! The object of the game is this. At the sound of the bell, the ballet wrestlers must race to the centre of the ring and wrestle for dear life for the possession of the greasy pig. The winner is the first to bring the bacon to or nearest to their corner before the time is up. Let's get the odds on this one. Even money is Francesca. She's 5'4" and weighs 9 1/4 stone. The top weight of our 4 ladies this evening. At 2 to 1, Katie, she's also 5'4" and tips the scales at exactly 9 stone. Alana will give you 3 to 1, weighing in at 8 stone and standing 5'1". And the long shot is little Jessica, 10 to 1, only 5 foot and weighing 7.5 stone, the flyweight of the group this evening, but she may have agility and speed on her side. We normally start with the person in the lead, but everyone is completely rubbish tonight, so we'll start with Adam.
I'm going to go for little Jessica, because I've come with nothing.
No.
Jessica, that was their joke, not mine. I put 20 on Jessica. And,
Jessica is the lightest.
I don't care who wins, I'm just going to enjoy 4 women wrestle.
20 quid at 10 to 1 will get you 200 quid. Christine.
Are the 4 beautiful young ladies there, they are these same, because they look quite different with their hair down.
No, they're not stunt doubles, they are...
Which is Katie? You're Katie. Oh,
Yes.
I thought you were Fran. No, I'm going for you. This picture of you is so wonderful. I'm going for you. Katie 2 to 1, putting my shirt on you. It's all I've got, £20.
Let's hope you win tonight, or you may lose your shirt. Keith.
Well, I'm going to pick one of the other 2 girls. Just so that and hopefully then, this lady who will pick you know what I mean?
Where you're coming from. Don't worry.
Yeah, because that's just the kind of guy I am.
Okay.
Can I just say, Keith, it's a little bit late in the day to be applying any form of logic.
I'm going to go for Alana.
You're going for Alana, 3 to 1, 20 quid will get you 60 back. Philippa.
It's Francesca, isn't it? We've got left.
Yeah.
Yes, Francesca.
Yeah.
Grapple the pig.
20 quid will get you 20 quid back.
Have any of them done it before?
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. They may have had a little practice, and who won in the practice? That would be helpful.
As far as I know, none of them are actually from Norfolk. I think, or
So
something.
they've never done it before. They haven't practiced, so they're
I
all
think they are pig wrestling virgins,
pig
yes.
wrestling. Right.
Ballerinas, please take your places in the corner of the ring. Give them a round of applause as they make their way to the arena. Ballet wrestlers, just to let you know, I won't accept anything less than a very, very, very dirty. Take it away. Round one. And there we go. This has never been seen before on British television. Look at them level the swine. They've each got an arm and a leg. And it looks like Francesca could possibly...
Come on, Katie.
Congratulations to Jessica. So let's see who got that right. I'm afraid Christine, Keith and Philippa all got it wrong. Adam won, and so the final scores this evening, Christine, Keith and Philippa on absolutely nothing, and tonight's winner just in the last round is Adam Bloom. Everyone for playing, for you at home for watching. Join us next time when we'll be putting Britney Spears in a race with 4 teenage boys and seeing who comes first. I'm Patrick Keelty. Good night.
Coming up next, it's Adam and Joe Go Tokyo.